Us, they stay long past the one wey dey put water. But the water own, you get something where you go put inside, say na water, so that if you reach like 3 months, 6 months, no go do anything. They call am kafura pelebe. When I buy this agbo, when I go carry am from our children, they carry am come. All the sand wey dey inside, I don take boiling water to wash it before I put it inside ragolis.
Her very excited customers were quite eager to share their experiences.
I can't drink jedi because of my wife. That yesterday night, me and my wife fight because of that thing. My wife can't touch that thing. The thing, you know, wake up. You understand? Then I can't say, make no worry. He say, tomorrow, I can't drink jedi. Now he carry me come here. Since that time, where I carry gonorrhea, I first go hospital first. You understand? After I go hospital first, the thing relieve me, but the thing, you know, go. Now I can't make that, mama. Now I can't give me another agbo. After I use that agbo, everything don't go.
I love to take agbo almost every evening. There was a time I was feeling down for days and I've been constantly taking the agbo. But I think the typhoid was so, it has eaten deep into my body. It didn't work out. Like I left this place, I took the agbo. Instead of it to suppress the pains, and it got worse and I had to visit hospital immediately. So it's just like a preventive measure before it eats deep to the body.
There was a time I was feeling ill, so then I have not started taking agbo. I had to go down to a chemist because I was having headache. The chemist worker just had to give me a Panadol. After giving me the Panadol, I wasn't feeling too well. It was as if I took something illegal like tramadol. And since then, I haven't been taking English medicine.
There is no fake agbo, but there is fake drug. All herbs, they are just nothing but plant extracts. And I prefer this to drug in the sense that drug, after extraction, they still need to add preservatives, which they have effect on the body as well on their own. But this one is direct plant extracts.
In Africa here, we have a lot of mosquitoes. I don't have to let the malaria break me down if I run down to mama's place to take agbo. So I usually come here twice a week to have those prevention. All these are roots soaked in an alcohol, you understand, for you to take it. Why would I want to take an NSC that is not medicinal when I can always take this that is medicinal?
Although Mama Okpe has 10 years experience, she said she still had rules regarding her sale of the herbal concoctions.
Some they carry small pikin come here. They say maybe my pikin no, he never shit since when I born am like 8 days. I go say carry and go hospital. Cannot treat it. Because if I give am agbo now, anything can happen.
To my surprise, I met corporately dressed men who expressed their satisfaction with the intake of these herbal concoctions locally known as agbo, but refused to be interviewed. Some of them shared their reservations.
The problem I just have with herb is there is no particular dosage. You can take overdose and you can take below dosage.
In most cases, we just get to the agbo place and we've been served. We don't know the kind of water that is being prepared with, but I've been treated with it, and it works.
More clarity was necessary on various types of herbal practitioners, such as the woman interviewed in Makoko, Mama Okpe, Dr. Yusuf, and others seen selling by the roadside.
Nowadays, medicine have gone beyond the local one. In as much that doctors can call themselves pharmacy and medical. We have in our one, we have ethnomedicine and ethnopharmacy. Ethnomedicine are the people that use herbs to cure ailment, while ethnopharmacy are those that use herbs that are herb sellers and are everywhere.
With all of the information gotten, I was curious to know the opinion of orthodox doctors on this subject.
Herbal products have been with us for centuries, and our forefathers have used those drugs before modern medicine came into being. And most people have used these drugs, gotten better. But the big challenge is that who administer these drugs, who diagnoses this problem in the first place, the dosages, the frequency, the impurities, and all that.
He didn't disintegrate the efficacy of the herbal medications, but was concerned about the crude content.
Though these herbal drugs may have their own efficacy, depending on what they are treating, but they are also contaminants. For instance, if somebody picks up a plant to use to treat, Is it the whole plant that is important in the therapy or some part of the plants? So impurities and contaminants to be removed from this so that the adverse effects or side effects will not be included in the treatment of this.
Having spoken to Dr. Ekre, I went on to see a pharmacognosist at the University of Lagos. I'm here at the Faculty of Pharmacy in the University of Lagos to consult with Dr. Dada, who has been a pharmacognosist for over 20 years.
Herbal medicine generally is more of preventive than being curative.
When I asked her how her patients are being diagnosed, she said she uses a quantum magnetic resonance body analyzer to test her patients.
A lot of people are sick, they don't know. When they come, we assess their health status. We have an equipment to that effect that we use, which is quantum resonance. It will let us know the states, the different organs of the body are, so that we know the type of help or assistance that we can advise and give them. And the herbal drug they can use, we let them know. We don't force it on them. So if they willingly agree, then they buy from us.
Inquiring about how and where they get their ingredients, we were taken to the university's botanical garden, where some of their ingredients were gotten.
We have located where some of them are growing in our environment, and we go there to collect, especially in Akoka. Many of them are growing within the botanical garden. This one is Camellia catapa. It's one of the ingredients for our antioxidant C. It has a lot of antioxidant properties. Then this one is Imbodia levis, one of the ingredients for the anti-stress. We collect them fresh here before we take them to the lab to process. The ones that we cannot get within the environment, we have what we call collector that we send to go and collect wild for us. They go to where they are growing naturally and collect. The type of purification we do is we make sure there is no microbial contamination, we make sure that there is no foreign substances there, and the official level that is permissible is always stated. Once it is within that permissible level, your drug is okay, and that is what we call standardization. Our products are as a result of research. We do all these things, we use animals, experimental animals, to see the effect of the drug first before we start production. So while we are treating the animals, where we are using the animals in the experimental stage, we use different doses to see which one will be effective. So it is from there we select dose. So we don't use arbitrary dose, because dosage is very important too in whatever you are doing.
She also showed me some of their locally made herbal teas.
We have anti-stress tea. Because of the environment we are, Lagos, where you have a lot of stress, and that is one of our fast-moving products, anti-stress tea. We have antioxidants. Antioxidant is very important in any living thing because it prevents a lot of disease from occurring. So that's another very moving product we have, antioxidants. We have brain tonic. A lot of people, especially with age, are losing memory. So this enhances memory.
However, she re-emphasized on not recommending herbal medicine for emergency cases.
We don't usually use herbal remedy for emergency. When you have emergency,